Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Focus on Gaming podcast, episode 113. I'm Martin, and I've got Duncan and Tom with me. All three of us.
All three of us.
I cannot remember the last time all three of us.
Nope,
were on
not
the
me.
same. Maybe that's a trivia question. That episode where all three of us were on.
I don't think memories go back that far.
No.
I reckon about episode 22.
Anyway, how are you both? Tom, how are you?
I'm okay. Not bad.
Excellent.
Yourself?
How is your gaming life?
My gaming life is sparse.
Oh, dear.
But I have played some new games. So, a little bit to talk about today.
Martin, and how's your gaming life?
Like Tom's, pretty sparse. It's good for a gaming podcast. You got two of the hosts. I'm just not struggling, and I was on my game. I'll go on about the game that I was playing, but I found out my Y button doesn't work on my Xbox controller, so I'm gonna have to get a new bloody Xbox controller now. Bit of a pain.
Rubbish.
And it was a bit of a hindrance on the game I was playing, which was UFC 5. It meant I couldn't punch with my right hand. And my bloke was right-handed as well, so...
We've all been there.
And Martin's entering the octagon, and he's just punching with his left hand for some reason.
I was very reliant on, my left hand and head kicks.
Martin, if you post it to me, I'll fix it for you if you want.
Oh, you reckon you could fix it?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'll have to try, but they're normally quite fixable. Normally, it's quite easy to do.
Oh,
I had my 7-year-old son's controller, and I'd never done any kind of soldering before. So I got a soldering iron. I practiced first, see if I could do it, and no,
and he burnt his son.
It's good for I tried to solder my son instead of the controller,
and now
that's how bad I was. Told. But no, it's good for parts. Let's say that.
Well, we might need some of those parts to fix Martin's. We'll see.
Well, the buttons all work fine. It was stick drift, so I was trying to replace the joysticks, and it's just sitting in 3 parts, or about a meter away from me. So I get a little bit of my soul destroyed every time I look at it. So,
I'm not sure why, because the Y button goes down, but it's not like it's sticking or anything. But it just doesn't.
Is it sticky, Martin?
No sticky. No sticky. Just not inputting. I'm pressing it and nothing's happening. And then, like I said, made the game a bit more difficult, even though I still won all my fights, because surprisingly enough, if you head kick someone over and over again, there's only so many they can take. But it made my, because you have to do sparring or whatever, and they get you to do, and every time I had to do one where I had to do right hooks and stuff. I was like, I can't do it, and they wouldn't let me go past it, so I had to skip it in the end. I was like, there's no way I can get past this barrier because this guy will not let me. And I felt sorry for the guy I was sparring with, because he was just getting his head kicked in. Because
you should start streaming and just have a character called Lefty McLefterson.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Left only. Hopefully no one will cotton on and just...
I seem to remember Martin telling us that he used to get really angry with one of his old consoles. I wonder if this is just one of those things where he's lost his shit. Yeah.
Well, this isn't Rocket League, is it? So
no.
But what would you say is good about the game, though? UFC. I can't stand them because they have all the stick control.
I mean, I was just using buttons. I didn't use any of the sticks. So the only thing you use for the sticks is just to dodge with.
Okay.
If you try and take people down, that's where you can use sticks. When people try to take you down, then you got to use the sticks. But that actual punching and stuff is just pressing buttons. Hence why I couldn't punch anyone. They are like very similar. I haven't played one for a good few years, but I don't know. There might be people listening and they may have a different opinion, but I don't know how anyone could go through a whole 15-minute, 25-minute fight. My fights barely last a minute. Either I get knocked out because I'm knackered, or I knock my my opponent out. I don't know if that's just the way I play, because
He's just a button basher, basically.
exactly, yeah, I don't care about
And
stamina.
this is the problem.
It's like
But
paying,
it's unrealistic, because you wouldn't watch a fight and see the same bloke get head kicked 10 times in a row without changing. And I just do that until my opponent is like on the floor, like not moving anymore, or they somehow, or I'm so tired that they just punch me once and I drop to the floor and then they jump on me, and it's quite graphic when they get on top of you and start punching you in the head. Yeah, man on man action.
So, I mean, I haven't played in the UFC since I think 2, and that was only because they were on EA Play, and yeah, they weren't for me, because I just remember them being stick control where you had to sort of hook and all this kind of thing, similar to the Fight Night ones, which I know you love, Tom. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I hate stick control with those. It's like golf games. Cannot stand these ones that force you to do stick control, because I cannot do it bloody straight.
No, I'm with you. It's definitely got to be the push button one, like the old PGAs.
Yeah, I like with the boxing games. I like, say X is left jab, right is Y is right jab, and then you hold left to do a hook, and hold when you press left jab, or you hold right to do an uppercut or something. I don't know. You press 2 of them. Much rather that than quarter circle is hook, half circle is uppercut. Up and round. Oh, it's like, no, thank you. Can't stand them.
I agree.
Give me good old just mashing the buttons like Eddie Gordo in Tekken, where you could just do a whole massive dance for about 3 minutes, and that was it. No one could stop you. Well, I can imagine professionals would, but even amongst me and my friends who were playing when Tekken Tag Tournament came on, we banned Eddie Gordo. So it was just so annoying playing against him, because you just bash the buttons and that was it. You were dancing people to death.
Was that the Brazilian guy? The one that did the capoeira?
Did like,
dreadlocks and
kind of thing.
I always played as him. Always.
Oh, it was annoying, because all you had to do was bash the buttons. You can give the controller to a 3-year-old and they do pretty well with Eddie Gordo. And obviously it was back in the days where they couldn't patch things and make things a little more awkward for players. So yeah, he was just terrible. But let's go back 24 years that came out, Tekken Tag Tournament.
It's PlayStation 2, wasn't it?
Yeah. One of the launch titles. Because I've got it with it. Loved it.
And you could Tekken Bowl on it as well.
Such a good game, yeah. And who was what was his name? Mokujin, who was the one who would be different characters. He was the training dummy. No, I can't remember. There was a wooden training dummy, and
I remember it wasn't a tree. I thought it was.
Well, he had a little branch coming out of the top of his head, but he would, according to how he was sort of standing at the beginning of the round, you could tell who he was and whose moves he was going to do. But he was the one where he could do anybody's moves, and I think there was a way that you could change mid-fight. I'm not sure, but yeah, it probably has been 20 years since I played that.
So essentially, they ripped off Mortal Kombat, because that's exactly what happened in Mortal Kombat.
Well, Shang Tsung, was it? He used to turn into people, wasn't it? He was the boss, though. So this was just I'll say it's a secret player. I think he was quite easy to unlock. It wasn't like particularly secret. Well, back in the days when I actually had time to work out moves for all the different characters and timing, and I used to know some of the ultimate moves in Soul Calibur. Those were the days. Anyway, so you've been playing anything else, Martin?
Can't think of anything else. Possibly, if I do, I'll let you know.
So,
But
Tom,
Yeah, I've
You've
been
been
playing a
playing
few
something.
things.
you've been playing a few.
I've been playing the most recent WWE game, which I've actually really enjoyed. I've not played a WWE game since PlayStation 3 when they did it's like the Legend series. I can't remember the name of it, but such a great game. And you could relive classic matches like Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan and things like that, and you could change the outcome. But this one was the most recent one I've been playing on the PlayStation Network. Really good and some really great graphics as well. It's been a joy to play. It's quite hard, but I'm sure that's just because I'm old and slow. But other than that, I've been playing Silent Hill F. I think the F sound. Yeah, I think F sounds is probably meant to mean something like fucked, because honestly, they. I can't make my mind up if I really hate this or it's just not as good as Silent Hill 2, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, you're a big Silent Hill fan, so I'm surprised because it's reviewed quite reasonably well, I think.
Yeah, but I think people are just so desperate for a new Silent Hill game, they're just willing to accept anything. So essentially, it's set in the 1960s, and the main character is a girl who basically navigates a town, and there's this fog that appears as you would expect in Silent Hill, which transforms everyone into monsters.
But not her.
It's quite, but not her. And then there's lots of there's fighting. There's puzzles and things to solve. And the further you get through the game, obviously, the harder it gets. It's quite an unsettling game. I mean, there are some pretty gut-wrenching scenes.
The enemies have always been the sort of creepy. Like, I mean, the iconic ones are obviously Pyramid Head and the nurses, the mannequin nurses.
This goes more down the route of, I would say, the Japanese horror movies.
Okay.
It's more like that, but I mean, it's great for what it is. The graphics obviously have way moved on since Silent Hill 2, but it does tend to linger a little bit, and the story is just a bit like you almost want to kick the PlayStation up the backside to get the story moving. But if you've got patience, which I don't have any at all, then I think turn the lights off, sit in front of the screen, and if you've got a projector, whack it on a projector. And
has it got jump scares, or is it more sort of just creepy?
No, it's more creepy. It's not. It's also very much. What's the word? It's all about sort of. Oh God, it's almost like a depression. It's the way to describe it. Something like the story's like psychological horror. It's like filled with regret, doubt.
Silent Hill's always been like a metaphor, hasn't it? Because the first ones were all about what was his name, the main character, and he killed. He killed his wife, hadn't he? Basically, that was the twist at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And there's all the I think the thing about Silent Hill, there's never been fully established what it is, and I think a lot of people have a different view what it is. So there's metaphors about what Silent Hill is. Is it a real place? Is it all in his head? Is it part of hell? Is it this? Is it that? And so if they change the location or they change the setting, then again, you've got all the same answers, but then it's a different place. So
yeah, there's some amazing scenes with these creepy looking scarecrows, essentially.
Ooh.
Or they're either scarecrows or they're people up on crucifixes. I'm not quite sure. Then there's like this dance. I think it's like a dancing character. I briefly got a view of this character before I was like, oh, I've had nothing, I'm turning it off. But that was quite creepy. But it is very much like the Japanese horror movies that you could buy, but you could only, it was all in Japanese, and you had subtitles, which I used to buy loads of those. They were fantastic. So it plays on that a lot. And I mean, yeah, it's great for what it is, but it's not a Silent Hill game, in my opinion.
I'm just looking. I just typed in Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill Scarecrow, Silent Hill F Scarecrow, and it's got schoolgirls on sticks with scythes tied to their rotten hands, with like almost cracked mannequin style faces with big creepy smiles on their face, and the like schoolgirl uniform. It's
And one of the main monsters is like I can't remember what they're called. The Japanese ladies that would dress up and have all the makeup on and the gowns, and they've got a special name.
Geishas.
Geishas, yeah. And it's a bit like that, but it's got this mouth that kind of opens and these spikes come out, and it's quite intense, but it's not as good as the Pyramid Head. So what else have I read? You got that I haven't played on. You got like a flaming head person as well, and it's sort of like sucks your soul out and things. It's I mean, why not? So play it over breakfast. But for me, it's not a Silent Hill game. It's a Japanese horror game that's adopted the name Silent Hill. People will love it as a standalone game. As a Silent Hill game, it's disappointing, in my opinion.
I think it is, although it's a full release game, I think it is, from what I've heard, might be talking out my backside, but it is meant to be a filler. Maybe that's what the F stands for. Until a mainline Silent Hill comes out. It is meant to be a spin-off. So
it does almost feel like they bought someone else's game and put the Silent Hill name on it and thought that will do for now.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that. So who knows? Time will
tell. So if
somebody's
after a good horror film, would you go, right, play it?
Yeah. If you're not a big fan of all the other Silent Hills, or you are, but you fancy something a bit different, go for it. But if you're very much a fan of Silent Hill 2, don't play this game.
Well, don't play it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, as you can imagine, I've been mostly playing things on Game Pass. But because obviously the previous episode, we chatted about the price rise. So they have added on the Ubisoft Classics, which I think I said that I've been playing. Oh, what's the one? Settlers New Allies, which has really poor reviews. It's like, I think it's on 54% on Metacritic, but I've been playing that to death. But it is a case of it is very simple, as I said, and whatnot. But in the last couple of days, I have played Supermarket Simulator. Yes, one of those cheap and crappy supermarkets, the simulators. And you open a shop, you buy some stuff. It's very initially was very poor in telling me what I was meant to be doing, and so I barely got through the first day, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And then when I eventually worked it out, I then had somebody who was paying for their goods with a card. And I couldn't do anything on the card machine. I was like, okay, nothing will work. So I was like, I must be missing something. There must be something else I'm going to do. So I was going around losing customers, all this kind of thing, and played it for probably 20 minutes, and nothing had popped up on the screen about what to do. I had a thing to do. It said get 25 customers. And that couldn't work it out, and I was getting really frustrated. It came up with a end the day button, so I tried to end the day. It wouldn't end the day, and I was like, everything's worked, so it's obviously something's not working. Anyway, long story short, restarted it. And yeah, there was meant to be actually tutorial things that pop up, and there was meant to be quite simple sort of moving up and down and left and right on the card machine and be able to sell. And it was just a bug. So I just wasted half an hour on a buggy mess to start with. But then once I did actually learn how to play it, it's pretty good. I've already done a couple of upgrades and got a slightly bigger store and got more things in it, like a fridge and other upgrades.
You didn't have a fridge in there to start with.
Yep. No, I had to
What did you sell?
Do you know what? I haven't got a clue what. I haven't got a clue what a lot of the products were because they just, some of them it says like such and such cereal, and you'd be like, okay, that's cereal, but there's this bottle, and I'm like, is that juice or oil or I don't know, but anyway, it sells. There's one thing that's obviously bread, but there's another box that's like sugar something or other, and I'm like, that could be literally sugar. It could be a sugar cereal. It could be icing sugar. I'm yet to actually work out what it is I'm selling, but I'm selling it. I mean, it could be cocaine for all I know. Maybe it's actually secretly a drug emporium, but people seem to love it, and there you go. So that was just a general Game Pass release. There is another game that's come out, Soper, Tale of the Stolen Potato, which I haven't actually played yet, but I'm quite excited to play. I think it's a sort of a narrative, I want to say almost sort of like a point and click, but not a point and click.
What's that one called?
Soper, SOPA, Tale of the Stolen Potato. Yeah, and it looks quite nice, but it's a narrative single player thing about a potato.
Could I play it without the button Y? That's what I'm going to look into now. Games I can play without the button Y.
Do you think that's on the filter on Xbox? Do you think that's one of the things? It's like single player, multiplayer.
I can't
play without the button Y.
Because you can only search by pressing Y, so I can't even do that on Game Pass. I can't set a filter without the button Y to say I only want games where I don't need the button Y.
Is there no like voice operator thing you could use?
You could use what you could do is open up your phone, open up the remote control, and whenever you want to press the Y button, use the remote control on your phone.
Yeah.
There you go.
What Duncan said.
So what? When I'm playing games?
Yep. Have your phone over next to you. I need to press Y.
Playing fast-paced game like Call of Duty, and I need to press Y, and I've got to find my phone.
I need to change my weapon. Hang on, unlock my phone, press Y. Hey, I got my pistol. I didn't want my pistol. Press Y again. Quick, Martin, you've got a rocket launcher, haven't you? Yep. Give me 30 seconds. Hang on, just gotta type my code in. There we go. Hang on. Oh no, the app's closed. Hang on. Let's just get that open. Oh, got to go back to remote control. Hang on. Where's that? It's in this menu. Oh, hang on. Nope, there it is. All right, hang on. It's just got to connect. There you go. Yeah, rocket launcher. Oh, I'm dead.
Go easy on me, guys. My Y button don't work.
Yeah, get that in the quick chat. Y don't work.
That's one thing I've been seeing.
Fault with the controllers.
Well, Battlefield 6 is out. I don't think any of us have actually played it, but it is being very popular. One thing I've seen with that is people using the welding, the what's it called? Repairing thing. Anyway, to put messages onto walls and stuff like that. So people put in sex with an arrow around a corner, and they're just hanging around there, obviously with a machine gun. So as someone comes around, oh, is there sex? Oh, I'm dead. What was another one I saw somebody posted on the gaming dance? It was something about the healer. Somebody making the healer making sure you're fine, but has anyone made sure that the healer is fine? So Battlefield 6 is out. I'm looking forward to getting that in about 10 months on EA Play. I guess 10 months.
So just
You never know.
be a little bit of a delayed review, won't it? On a 10-month-old
Well,
game.
The next episode, and probably what I probably will do an unboxing video, because we're currently recording this on the 13th. So it's 3 days from the recording of this until I get my ROG Xbox Ally X. So, actually, by the time this episode comes out, I will have it, and possibly will have uploaded an unboxing if I've got around to it. I will be reviewing that in our next episode. There has already been quite a lot of people who have received theirs in various countries. But yeah, there's literally thousands of videos already of people showing various games running on it. And it's looking good. I've seen Helldivers 2 running on it. I've seen... I saw a video of somebody doing some emulation on it, so hopefully it's going to be a bit of an emulation beast. Mm-hmm. Everything up into and including, obviously you wouldn't do it, Switch. Obviously you wouldn't do that because that would be naughty. But yeah, so in 3 days' time, or if you're listening to this episode, yesterday. But yeah, so that should be fun. I'll be doing a review of that and what I like, because I've owned the Steam Deck, but I've never owned a Windows handheld. So how they work and shortcuts and things like that, I'm coming in completely blind. I'm trying. The Steam OS is so good, and there's a lot of ways how you can tinker with it. But I do know Windows a lot better, and yeah, things will be a lot easier, hopefully. So that is yesterday. Anyway, so Martin, don't you have a little quiz for us today?
I do.
Although I think Tom's had to step away from the camera for a second.
No, I'm here.
He's here. It's
I'm fiddling.
Not
with myself.
Thank God we don't do camera anymore then.
Yeah. God.
Excellent. Well, in that case,
fiddle away.
Martin, quiz time.
So,
play this.
It's going to be a top 10.
I need the theme tune.
I'll make
Martin's top 10. There you go.
Martin's top 10. I don't know.
You had instruments in your jingle.
Right. Yeah. So, it's top 10, and you're together to make it nice and less competitive and more fun for you both. It's based on Metacritic. I want you to name the top 10 highest rated games from the 90s.
Ooh.
But before you start, they don't do every console in Metacritic. So the consoles that are included are PlayStation 1, PC, Nintendo 64, and the Dreamcast. So there's a little bit of a clue there. So those consoles are in the list. So you won't have any from Sega Mega Drive or SNES or Jaguar.
What was the consoles again then? So Dreamcast,
PlayStation 1,
yeah,
Nintendo 64,
N64,
and the PC.
Yes. I think we're going to start with. I think there's going to be at least 4 from the N64.
Yeah,
I think. Don't you think, Tom? It's got to be
Mario 64.
Mario 64. I don't know. Mario Kart.
No, before we start, you have 5 lives. So if you go ahead and give me 5 answers and they're all wrong, that'll be the end of the quiz.
Definitely Mario 64 though, yeah? Should we go for that one first?
And Mario Kart.
I don't know Mario Kart. I think it's going to be Mario and Zelda. But I don't know what Zeldas were on the N64. Am I allowed? If I don't look at Metacritic, am I allowed to look at which ones are on the N64? Zelda on N64.
Yeah, as long as you don't see the release date.
So Ocarina of Time was on the N64, yeah.
Oh, that was a good game.
And Majora's Mask. So Ocarina of Time, and Mario 64, I think are definites.
So, do you want to lock them in?
What do you think, Tom? Well, we definitely Mario 64. We both agree on.
Yeah, we agree on that one.
Yeah, Mario 64.
What? One life gone. Mario 64 is not on the top 10.
Okay, then. Should we go for Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, all right.
Ocarina of Time.
Tick. Correct.
Hey!
That is number one on the list with a 99 out of 100 rating.
Wow.
That was a great game.
Came out in 1998 on the Nintendo 64. So, good start. You've got one right. One wrong.
Right.
I say good start. That was me being nice.
So, what was the greatest ones on PS1? I mean, you had Gran Turismo, you had Metal Gear Solid, you had Final Fantasy VII. Any more? So, I mean, Mario Kart, I think is going to be more of a Mario 64. Kart 64 is going to be like an 80 something, I reckon.
So, I'll give it. So, the highest rated is 99. So that's number one. Number 10 is 94. So, that's the range you're working with.
Oh, see, on PC in the 90s. Oh God, when was Half-Life?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, Half-Life 1, I think might have been after though. I don't. Yeah, I think it was like I think it was like 2000 and something maybe. Oh. No, because hang on, no, because Half-Life 2 was what Steam launched with, and Steam launched in about 2004, 2003. So Half-Life might be on there.
I'm still going for. I think
Mario Kart. Yeah.
If you're talking PlayStation 1,
Oh yeah,
it's got to be Soul Calibur, surely.
Ooh. But Soul Calibur 2, I think, was higher rated. And that was 2000.
Wasn't that PlayStation 2?
That was PlayStation 2.
Or Gran Turismo 2?
Gran Turismo 2, I think, could be a 90 something. Yeah.
I think Soul Calibur, because I remember that being massive, and it was one of the first games I got.
Because on PlayStation 1, there was Soul Blade, wasn't there? And then there was Soul Blade 2 was Soul Calibur, wasn't it? Something like that. Oh, God. There's going to be people listening to this now going, oh my God, what are they talking about? Or screaming games at the speakers going, gosh, this don't you know?
You've also got Wipeout, but I don't think that would have had the same impact.
2047. Wipeout 2047 was an amazing game. I love that game.
It was great.
So, I think Half-Life for PC is going to be it's the PC game, I think. If we're going to go for one PC game, I'll go for Half-Life. I think it might have been sort of 1999 kind of thing. Maybe even 98. Because it was a good 4 or 5 years till Half-Life 2, and Half-Life 2 was about 2003, 2004, something like that. Maybe even 2002. So I'll tell you what, I'll do your deal. We'll go for Half-Life, and you can have Mario Kart if you want.
Well, you're talking PC though, aren't you?
Yeah.
And we've got PlayStation as well.
Yeah. PlayStation, as I said, PlayStation 1, like Gran Turismo 2, I think that's a good call. I think.
Tell you what, let's go for Soul Calibur for PlayStation, and I'll go with you for your one for PC.
So there are. We're locking in 2.
Okay. Yep.
Soul
go for
Calibur,
2. Yep.
I think is also known as Soul Blade 2 or something like that. And Half-Life on PC.
Okay. We'll start with Half-Life. Came out in 1998
Ooh,
and
he
was a
knows.
96.
Hey!
On the list. So I'm going to give you. So it is Soul Calibur. But it wasn't the PlayStation, but it was the Dreamcast. And that came out.
Yes.
That
was
came
out
out
on
in
Dreamcast, yeah.
1999. So it is, and it got 98 out of 100. So that's number 2
Nice.
on the list. So far you've got number 1, 2, and then joint third. But there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games all on 96. But Half-Life is one of them. So
See, I don't think Portal 1. I think Portal 1 was a mod for Half-Life 2. So that's not going to be anywhere near it. Half-Life 2, I think, came out 2004, 2003, something like that. This is a good one.
Do you know what I'm tempted to say? Siphon filter.
But Siphon Filter was okay, and it got reviewed very well. But then Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1 was much higher rated than that, even though Siphon Filter 1 was pretty good. Now, was it a 94 or above rated? I think so. I think Metal Gear Solid 1. What do you think? You don't seem too sure.
No,
Or
I'm not sure.
Final Fantasy 7. It's got to be up there, hasn't it? Final Fantasy 7 has got to be up there. I mean, PS1 was what I owned, so I would say the highest rated out of Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy 7 would be Final Fantasy 7. And I reckon it's going to be, if those were 99 and 98, was it? Soul Calibur?
Soul Calibur was 98, yeah.
I reckon Final Fantasy 7, the original, is going to be a 95.
I've just had a thought.
Yeah?
Street Fighter Alpha.
Really?
3, I think it was. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Yeah. That was awesome.
No.
I love that game.
I know you love the game, and I'm not saying it's a rubbish game. What I'm saying is I don't think it's one of the top 10 games of the 90s. Nah.
I don't know.
Was it?
Also got Tony Hawk's.
Oh, yes. Which one of those was the highest rated one? Because one of those, I think, is rated in the 90s. Oh, that's a good call. Yeah. Which one? What do you think? 3?
I think the original. But that's just me because it was one of my favourites.
Thing is, these ratings, they're got to be, they were at the time. And that's what Metacritic uses, the reviews from the time. Whereas somebody might go, oh, yeah, Tony Hawk's 2 was better. Then Tony Hawk's 3 was better. Then Tony Hawk's 4 was better. And then, downhill then.
I'm going with...
Oh, Tony Hawk's 1, 2, 3 or 4. Go on. Pick one. I'll let you pick it.
Yeah, see, I still don't think it's going to be the top rated.
No?
No.
Come on, we've got to pick something. We've got...
I think Street Fighter Alpha 3. Or is it 2?
Okay. I'm just writing down what we got wrong. Super Mario 64. If you want to... I think you'll lose a life with that, but I'll happily go with you if you want. Street Fighter Alpha. Street Fighter Alpha 3.
I can't remember the number, whether it was 2 or 3, but I'm going to say 3 was the better one.
Yeah, we're locking in that one.
It's not on the list, so that's 2 lives gone.
Let's just hang on. I promise I won't look, but I'm going to go to Metacritic and just type in Street Fighter Alpha 3. Fighter Alpha 3. No, it's got 80. Not bad. Yeah, so I reckon. Yeah, I'm going to go with Final Fantasy 7. PS1. Yeah, you all right to lock that one in, Tom?
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
As I was wrong.
No.
So I did look because I thought you would say that, and I was surprised myself it wasn't in the top 10. But that's 92 in Final Fantasy VII. So
Damn
it's
it.
close.
Have we said Gran Turismo?
No. Well, we said we didn't lock it in, so it was a. Oh,
It wouldn't be the first one, no way.
You see, but again, we're talking about the reviews at the time, and although Gran Turismo 2 was definitely a superior product, at the time, Gran Turismo 1 was groundbreaking. And so it's the same problem as Tony Hawk's. Tony Hawk's, I mean, yeah, number 1 might have got a 96, but then if you compare it to number 2, it should be less. So, like, if Tony Hawk's 2 got 94 on Metacritic, then Tony Hawk's 1 should be a 93 or 92. So, Gran Turismo, 1 or 2? We go for groundbreaking or improving the groundbreaking?
Oh man.
I agree. It's Gran Turismo.
3 was PlayStation 2.
That was PlayStation 2, yeah. Because Gran Turismo 2 came out just before. Oh, hang on. Actually, Gran Turismo 2 might not even be the 90s. Ooh. Yeah, because it came out just before the PlayStation 1, I think, didn't it? PlayStation 2 was released.
No,
so I remember it was one
of the last ones on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And PlayStation 1, no, PlayStation 2 was 2001. So we talked about the 90s. So if it came out in 2000, it would be Gran Turismo 1.
But didn't it come out on the Japanese release first, which would have been hit in 2000 anyway?
I don't know. But I think we're risking that it wasn't in the 1990s.
I'm going to let you make the decision.
And we are risking the fact that Martin might be getting bored.
No,
I'm going to let you make
I am enthralled by the.
I'm going to go for Gran Turismo 1. Okay, if you want me to decide, we'll go for the first one. Gran Turismo 1. Lock it in. Number 4.
Ting. It
Hey!
is. That was out in 1998. Got 96 out of 100.
Ooh,
so it's
nice.
on the same as Half-Life. And you've got your 4th one. So because you've only got 2 lives left, I'm going to give some very low-level clues, not to give it away. Or maybe it's up to you. I could give you a clue on. You could say.
Are we right with the Tony Hawk's?
Okay, so Tony Hawk's.
I'm going to go for.
It did get 98 out of 100, but the first Tony Hawk's came out in the year. No, it came out. It got 98 out of 100, so it would have made the top 10.
High. Yeah.
But it came out in the year 2000. So if you did say Tony Hawk, you would have lost a life.
Oh.
So you've got. You've got how many? You got. I'm not going to give you the get. The clue will be the console. So we've got 1, 2. We got 3 PlayStation 1 games still in the top 10. But also one of those PlayStation 1 games was also a PC game. And we got 1, 2, 3 PC games still in the top 10. And we got 1 N64 game.
PC games.
Yeah, the PC games will probably be quite. I think that'll be the ones where. Because they're a bit more obscure.
I'm quite surprised that the N64 games, there aren't more.
Yeah, there's only 2 N64 games, and you got one of them. So
the PC, okay, PC. Here's I'm going to throw one out there. Myst. What do you think to that, Tom?
Which one?
Myst. MYST.
That wasn't a great game.
No, but it in the 90s, it reviewed very well. Even though people, after it was reviewed and people bought it, then suddenly realised it was really hard, really obscure, and yeah, very few people who bought it actually completed it without a guide anyway. That was such a hard game. But I'm just trying to think. So we had Half-Life. Thinking about, of course, you got like Quake or Quake 2.
That was good.
They were good and they were very well reviewed. Or there's the Unreal games. But then there was also all the RPGs like your Ultimas and things like that. I wish I could see Martin's face right now so I could see if he's sort of giving us any clues, like going, ooh, oh, ooh, ah, ooh, maybe. Have I said the one of the PC games?
Yes.
Ooh, it's got to be Quake.
Ooh, I think Quake, yeah. Quake 1 or Quake 2? I think Quake 2.
I don't know. Yeah, probably 2.
Quake 2. Lock it in. Damn it.
So close. You've
Is it
only got
Quake
one
1?
life.
Is it Quake 1, was it?
It is. I'll give you that. So Quake 1, we'll lock in.
Yay!
So that was out in 1996. And it got 94 out of 100.
Really?
So you got 5. You got 5 more to get. Maybe some more. So you have said one of these games.
I think Metal Gear Solid 1 is probably going to be one of them. What do you think?
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, it was just such a good game for the time. I still remember having
What about Driver?
the demo. Pardon?
Driver?
Ooh, that's a good call. Just trying to remember when Metal Gear Solid came out, because there was Metal Gear Solid 2 was on PlayStation 2, wasn't it?
Mm.
And I think that was a good couple of years after it. So, yeah, so that would have been the 90s. Driver, now, fantastic game, just one of the hardest tutorials ever. It was just unbelievably difficult. And I think that caused it to maybe get a few 8 out of 10s, 7 out of 10s.
You know what we have forgotten, don't you?
Oh, go on.
We've forgotten Tomb Raider.
Ooh, yes, the original and the second.
Mm.
And did 3 came out on PlayStation 1, didn't it?
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Because 2 was the one that had the giant, had the T-Rex, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 3, yeah, she started to wear more clothes. So
That's unfortunate.
yeah, but I think Metal Gear Solid 1. I think that's going to be a PS1. I think that's the one that we've already mentioned. You happy to lock that one in?
I think Tomb Raider.
I think possibly both. I think
You'll lock them both in?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Metal Gear Solid 1, lock that one in. And then we'll do, what was it? Tomb Raider, that was it.
All right.
Or is it Tomb Raider 2? Oh,
So Metal Gear Solid is in the top 10. I'll just give you that one. And that was out in 1998. Got 94 out of 100. So
I think also we need to look at locking in Tony Hawk's 2.
Tony Hawk's 2, yeah?
Pro
So
Skater.
are we locking in that or Tomb Raider first?
before you do Tony Hawk's, I did say earlier on that the first one came out in 2000. So
You know what? Ignore me completely. Yeah.
Oh, yes, he did.
so it would be a surprise if Tony Hawk's 2 came out in the 90s.
Valid point.
Unless they did some weird number sequencing. And
What a game that came out on PlayStation 1 and PC that was a top-rated game
so
in the 90s.
I'll give you... So that particular game is a turn-based strategy.
Ooh, okay.
And there's... I think they still make them today. I don't know without...
I know what it is.
Oh, go
It's
on.
got to be something like... God, what's it called? Bloody hell. You know, the sort of game like Battle for Middle-earth, that kind of thing. And they're like city builders. Not Total War. Civilization.
I don't think that was on
No, the PC game.
PC. Yeah, it was on PC. Yeah, Civilization. I mean, the first one came out, I think, maybe early
That was
90s, the 80s.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It'll be
two,
number
maybe
two.
even 3 came out.
It'll be number 2.
Did they go on to...
It came out on PlayStation as well, I'm pretty sure of
it
it.
came out on PlayStation? I don't know. I don't think
I may be
Civilization...
wrong on this.
But I think you're good call with PC, though, because we've still got one PC game.
Right, let's lock in Civilization 2.
You happy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when 2 or 3... I don't know where 3 came out. So, yes.
Sid Meier's Civilization 2 was out on PC and PlayStation 1.
And PlayStation 1, okay.
And
I
got
never knew that.
94 out of 100, and it came out in 1996, so it's on the list.
Good
So
call.
you got one PC game, just PC. You got one just a PlayStation 1 game, and you got one Nintendo 64 game. So the PC game, because again, I think it's a point and click game, Duncan. So maybe you should know.
I think I've sussed this one out already because I hate this game and I remember hating it when it came out. But I can't remember.
It's not going to be the Monkey Island ones because they were pretty much all.
It was LucasArts as well, and that's I won't.
Oh, it was LucasArts. Okay.
And it's on Game Pass.
Oh,
it was Grim. What was it called?
Grim Fandango.
That was it. That one.
Correct.
Hey!
Okay. 1998 was 94 out of 100. Point and click.
It was so good. I mean, I had it on PC when it came out, and it was so good. But it did have a couple of puzzles in the old version on the PC that were just you had to get this sign placed in a pixel perfect place, and it was just a nightmare. And they've in the remastered version they made the where you could put this little post a bit bigger, which made it so much easier. And it was quite nice to control with the controller. So,
one game we haven't mentioned, as far as I'm aware.
You've got 2 more to get. They're both 96 out of 100. One for N64, one for PlayStation 1.
I was going to say, the N64 one has got to be GoldenEye. It has to be.
Oh,
it was one of the biggest selling games on the N64.
It is the one that a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any other really highly rated first-party games.
No.
Super Mario 64 isn't in the top 10, and yet it's so beloved. I mean, I suppose it shows the.
I suppose it was a shit game, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly fond of it, but yeah. So yeah, I'm happy. If you're happy to say that one, yeah, I can't. I'd go with the first party game preferably, but I just can't think of any other than Super Mario 64 and Mario Kart. And Mario Kart, I think, probably was an 88, 89 kind of thing.
And the N64 one, I don't think it was everyone's favourite personally, but I mean, it was up there. But I'm going to go for GoldenEye.
Yeah, I'm happy. I can't think. I never owned an N64, so yeah.
All right, you locking it in?
Locking it in.
That is the N64 game. That
got
96,
nice
came out in 1997. So you got one more. You got one life to get it, and it's a PlayStation 1 game. And that no more clues on this one.
got to be the one you mentioned, isn't it? Metal Gear Solid.
No, we've already got that one.
We have got that
Metal
one.
Gear's, Metal Gear's already.
What was that one that went in the they had a ship and it had all like the 3D graphics, and it was also a PC game.
Sid Meier's Pirates.
No, it was a spaceship game, and you had to fly through tunnels and stuff like that. It was like a polygon graphic type thing.
Jeep Police.
No,
Don't
that
think
was on
that
the wire.
reviewed very well. No, I don't know.
You sort of went underground, and I can't remember what it's called.
I mean, if you think of, let's think of the big things on PlayStation. So you had Metal Gear Solid, which we already got. You had Final Fantasy VII, which wasn't in there. You had various platformers, 3D platformers, Spyro, Crash. Oh, Crash. Did they actually review that well?
Right, I've had to check if what I'm thinking is the right name. I'm not cheated or anything, but I'm just checking if this what I think is the right name, because I'm not sure if it was a PC game or whether it was a PlayStation game, and this one is a PlayStation game, Diablo.
Yeah, that was on PlayStation 1, I think, as well. I think Diablo what? Oh, was it Diablo 2? One of them was on PlayStation.
I was thinking of Descent before.
But that would be a PC as well, wouldn't it? And Civilization 2 was the PC and PS1. Oh,
I don't think Diablo was on PC, was it?
Diablo, the original Diablo was PC only, I think. I think it was Diablo 2 that was on PlayStation 1 or 2. Because Diablo 2 was the one with the cow world or whatever it was. I don't know. I've never understood the appeal of the Diablo ones. I suppose people who like getting various loot and everything, but so once you've clicked 10,000 times, probably 100,000 times, you complete the game. That's it. It's like, and that's all it is. It's just click, 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 click to move, click to attack, click, 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 click. Never understood it, but people love it, and yeah, I'd happily go with. Hang on, no, it was a PS1 game, wasn't it? Yeah, so it isn't going to be Diablo.
Have you done Half-Life? Because that's the only other one I can think of.
Yeah, we did Half-Life. So far, we've got that we were correct. Ocarina of Time, Half-Life, Soul Calibur, Gran Turismo, Metal Gear Solid, Civilization 2, Quake, Grim Fandango, and GoldenEye. We got Quake 2, Final Fantasy 7, Street Fighter Alpha 3, and Super Mario 64 were wrong. Still can't believe that Super Mario 64 was the first one we went for and wasn't on there. I mean, I know it's a PS1 game.
And this last one that's left is a PlayStation game, right?
Yep, PS1 game.
Well, it's obvious. We've already discussed it earlier. It's got to be Tekken.
Tekken.
Well, it'd be third one.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah, because 1 was pretty basic. 2 was very good, but 3
was the best.
3 was very fluid, and
apart from Tag Team, but that was on the PlayStation 3.
Well, that's PlayStation 2.
2. Sorry. So it's got to be Tekken 3.
Was Tekken 3 definitely? Yeah, it was definitely 90s, wasn't it? Because it came out probably in Japan, probably 97 or something. Yeah. No, my first fighting game was a game I got on PlayStation. Was one I got with the console. Was Battle Arena Toshinden.
Oh god, that was good. That was. I remember that.
Yeah, at the time it was good, but then looking back at it, it was not good. It was not.
Yeah, it didn't.
It was all right for the time, but then as soon as you played, like your Tekkens, you were like, nah. But I think it's a good call. I think definitely go with Tekken 3. At the end of the day, I mean, would it be 90? Because what's the rating of this last game, Martin?
96.
96.
It's Tekken. I think it was either a 96 or a 98. I think it was a 98, actually, thinking about it. But
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of places probably gave it 10 out of 10 kind of thing, and that's what it get. I am just going to have a look at what year it came out in Japan. 1997. There you go. Yeah, I'll happily go for that. I can't think of any others other than ones that probably wouldn't be in the 90s, like Crash and Spyro, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I'm happy to lock in Tekken 3, please, Martin, Game Master.
So it all comes down to this. It is Tekken 3. Congratulations.
Hey! Oh,
So I've got the release date of 1998. I know you said it came out in Japan 1997. 96 out of 100 on the PlayStation 1.
96 out of
You're
100.
You're lucky you didn't say Tomb Raider in the end, because that would have cost you if you said Tomb Raider. And I was thinking of loads of games, like Resident Evil could have been in there, but not.
Of course, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 were all on PlayStation 1.
Not sure which ones are in the 90s. I know Resident Evil, the original one, would have been
look
99. Yeah. What did Super Mario 64 get out of 100 now? Because now, like,
I remember it getting 99, but I mean,
imagine if it was.
Wow, it's only on 85. Oh, hang on. They're including that is based on the DS. Ah, I see. On just the Nintendo 64, it's got a 94.
Oh, so it would have been in the top 10. So, yeah. All right. I'm glad you didn't lose the quiz now. That could have been
Final Fantasy 7. I'm going to see if that's like because of any kind of remake or something. Oh, it's 92. So for you all platforms, 92. Got 77 on iOS and 81 on Nintendo Switch. I'm very surprised that wasn't in it. But as I said, it's like the whole Tony Hawk's thing. You know, Tony Hawk's 1 might be higher than Tony Hawk's 2, but it's because at the time it was groundbreaking and brilliant, and like Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo beat Gran Turismo 2 in rating, but it's because at the time it was so amazing to look at. I mean, you look at it now and it looks absolute garbage. But in 1997 or whenever it came out, that was like, my goodness, that's photorealistic. Just the demo. Me and my friends, I remember playing the demo. And it was one track, and you could play it with, I think, like 2 cars. And we just played it over and over, and we're trying to beat our times on this one track by like 0.03 of a second. And it was just amazing, absolutely amazing. So I'm just looking. Tony Hawk's 2, 91. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, 92.
What did Mario Kart get?
Oh, Mario Kart 64. Let's have a look. Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64, 83. There you go. That's generally favourable. Oh, it's all right. But
I hated it, but still. That's the one Mario Kart I can't stand apart from the Game Boy Advance version.
Oh, is the Game Boy Advance like similar to the SNES version, but not as good?
No, it's not. It's 3D. It's
wow.
It's just crap. So, well.
Right. Well, on that note, thank you very much, Martin.
Thanks.
Yes, I very much enjoyed that, and the fact that we got it all.
I'm glad you did it, and it's like you did it on purpose to get to the last life and then get it like that. So I'm glad it worked out that way, and you didn't just crash out after 5 guesses, and then we had to just.
I feel like we should do this every 4 episodes or every 5 episodes. I think it's fun.
I mean, I don't like this whole having to work with Tom though. So really.
You could have done it competitively, but I think Tom got Sid Meier's Civilization 2, which I don't know. That was the one I was like looking at it like, how are they going to get that?
Never going to get that one.
It was one of your hints.
I was
that
going through in my
gave me
head,
that.
and it was. I thought it was either going to be a strategy or an RPG, like your ultimates, that kind of thing.
It was something you said, Martin, that gave that one away. I can't remember what you said.
I think I said it was turn-based strategy, and
Yeah.
it was on
Oh,
the
that was
PC
it, yeah,
and
that's-
PlayStation 1. But like, yeah, it could have been like Age of Empires, whatever.
And as soon,
and
whether
then-
there was Age of Empires or Civilization, that I was
That's the
thinking
thing.
when
Well,
you
see,
said it.
Age of Empires is real time, so
Mm.
that's what made me
Oh,
go, "Oh, it's not like that." Because
And
I did
also-
think Age of Empires too.
Yeah, but Civilization was much more popular back then than Age of Empires. That
and they
didn't come into
still
its own.
make Sid Meier's Civilizations now, don't they?
Yeah,
Still release.
seven is out now. So,
Yeah.
let's
Well,
see.
I say all round jolly good. So,
And we'll do a new one at some point, like you said.
Martin's going to make it really obscure. Like it'll be like, what game was released in 1969 and was only released in this university in class 3?
Top 10 top 10 selling games of the 1960s.
Yeah, you're about right. And it was released on vinyl. Yeah.
Was it Space War? Was the first one? The first arcade game? Was it like Space War or something like that?
Well, the first
Anyway,
ever game was
right,
released
but
by
that's-
a university professor.
But that is for another day.
It is.
No.
We won't bore our listeners to tears anyway.
If you've got any good lists that we can try and guess, then contact Martin. No, just contact us on our Facebook page or message us or whatever. And yeah, like, subscribe, focusongaming.co.uk.
Enjoy our 2 episodes
yeah.
that are going to come out this
And
week.
also,
which
if you-
Duncan forgot.
And if you know
Yeah,
any games that don't use the button Y, also do message us.
Do apologise if you've listened to the end of this. I do apologise that there wasn't one out on Wednesday last week because I may have just completely forgot to edit it and upload it. So that's a little behind the scenes thing because I was very busy and going on holiday. So
Yeah.
that's my excuse, and I'm
Terrible
sticking with it.
That should have been on your son's to-do list. There you go.
Yeah, well, yeah. I can't trust him with the laundry, let alone publishing a podcast. Right. Anyway,
Goodbye.
thank you guys.
Good seeing you all.
Yeah, and on that note,
Till next week.
Bye.